Hi, I'm Matthew Jensen, and welcome to my new project that I call Not Knocking on Heaven's Door. As you may have guessed from the title, this is not a religious channel, but it's not a religious channel either. Some of you are probably rolling your eyes at another guy in a Superman shirt talking about the Bible, but while I may not be an esteemed biblical scholar, I assure you I am a serious fan. My goal with this channel is to increase awareness of comparative religious studies and reduce misinformation. I truly believe that in the information age, when so much is at our fingertips, we have an obligation to raise our collective awareness higher than previous generations who didn't have that advantage. I want this to be a place of civil dialogue. That's more of a commitment on my part, and I'm well aware that social media is not the most suitable place to expect that in return. I want to try to demythologize religions. I'm going to take a critical and literary approach which should not be mistaken for the express purpose of trying to disprove it. Instead, I just want to explore how and why the text was written and how its meaning may have even been obscured by doctrines. Basically, if your faith hinges on whether a story is literally true or not, you're probably missing the point of the story. I'm going to break down my process of demythologizing religions and show how anybody can do it. This is going to be a place for new ideas. I'm going to try not to repeat work that others are doing. I think I may have found some possibly innovative or at least under-discussed topics that I want to get out there and see if they fly. It's not my intent to convert believers into unbelievers. Whether you're a theist or an atheist, I hope to help you be better at it. Even if you don't have a religion, it's still helpful to have a well-rounded understanding of religions in order to coexist in a world with religious people in it. Society having an awareness of religious limits enables us to set boundaries. When society overall has a better understanding of what a religion actually teaches about topics such as slavery, women's rights, gender, and sexuality, it enables us to expect better of our religious institutions rather than letting them dictate it to the rest of us. This is especially important now when religious extremists are trying to push some of these boundaries back. Most religions don't expect you to read their entire book from cover to cover before you join. Even after you join, they don't really comprehensively teach their sacred text or religion. Instead, they present a curated, guided view of it. If you have an exclusivistic religion, you don't get a pass from studying other religions just because you believe yours is the only true one. Next, I want to normalize deconstruction and help both believers and unbelievers do better in assisting people going through it. Most atheists who came from a religious background have already deconstructed, but in some cases they didn't really have the chance. Even if it's been years later, it can be cathartic and healing if you're ready to do it now. We should view deconstruction as a necessary part of the faith cycle rather than something to discourage or prevent. Whatever the outcome, believers need to be better prepared to assist people going through this process. I hope to reduce religious trauma and harm. My goal isn't to eliminate religion, but to promote ideas that still make the world better even if it ultimately turns out not to be true. If your religion can't disassociate from the harm, then I can only conclude that harm is the end goal of your faith. Lastly, I want this to be a learning experience for me too. I admit that I am what some might call a hobbyist, and I acknowledge and disclose my limits while wanting to push them. I have a lot of questions which I just can't get answered in a church, and as an outsider, I don't have any qualified scholars in my circles I can consult, so I'd really appreciate feedback and discussions, especially from experts. I may have ideas or theories that may turn out to be wrong, and when that happens, I will do my best to own it and do better in the future. So stay tuned, I'll be posting more videos, and I hope you'll join me on this ride.